All right, yes, this goes to all the parents like who always get scared of plaiting their children dreadlocks. Yeah, I want to assure you that there is something different when it comes to extended dreadlocks that we do. Mostly, I'm going to be showing you all the process, like how it comes out, and why, like, I would promise you that your kid is going to have this hairstyle with no pain at all, because most of you get scared of plaiting your kids dreads because you know that they are painful. So let's first subscribe and we continue with this.
Morris, the Crochet Master.
Alright, yes, hope everyone have just subscribed, liking, commenting, and we should share, because I know there's somebody else who would need to see this method, and maybe they can upgrade their technique of doing these dreadlocks. Yes, first of all, I would say that these dreadlocks, they are temporary. I don't know how you're going to call them. Others may not call them dreads because of how I hook them, I crochet them. But trust me, the time that your dreadlocks will spend, like your temporary dreadlocks with extension will spend on your head, it is the same thing these dreads also have to spend on your head. So and this one is from we're doing it from 3.5 to like 15 years old, yes, and above, in fact. Yeah, so that's why I would say that indeed they are very, very nice and they are protective. So this time around, I'm just going to take you through, mostly, like, because I've been uploading videos on how to do these extended dreadlocks, mostly on adults, and still there's something that you need to know, like mostly when we are doing it on kids. There is the way that we lock these we lock the hair first. One, for it, if it's leaving the quarter inch like we have been doing, at least this one you can always even, you can leave like an inch, yeah, for the for her to, for the extension, like for her not to feel even a little pain. So you just have to leave something like that space, like whenever you're locking, you don't need to lock it up to the scalp, because that one, it is very, very dangerous. And I know most of you guys, you always do this mistake of locking up to the scalp, and then when when you bring the extension, it becomes very hard for you, like, to lock the third time, like to lock the second time. So we would always need to leave that space whenever we are locking. And then another thing is that we have to be careful, like we have to make sure that we arrange our dreadlocks very, very nicely. Yes, that is also something that is good. And something else that I would need to assure you and you should follow is that no need of to overpack in front, because we all know that these kids' hair is always soft, like mostly in front. So we should always try not to overpack. If you try to look at the front, I've just put like 3 lines only up to the corner of the half forehead. So, but for you, there's some people who love packed things. They would need like to put like 6. That means you're going to be holding small hair, and yet we need this hair to last longer, like like a year. Yes, so it means if you do it, if you overpack it in front, that hair that you're holding, it won't be able to hold this extension up to all to or like it won't be able to hold the extension up to that time you will need to unplait it. So by that time it reaches, it will just break. So that's why your hairline breaks mostly when you plait dreadlocks. But trust me, when it comes to these extended dreadlocks, for it is just grows hair. That's what I would say. Because I always want to advise you guys, I would like mostly always advise the time of repair, because it is also very, very important. Some people, when they do these dreadlocks, they take a lot of time without repairing, like maybe 4 to 5 months, and you come with a lot of growth in your hair. So when you come with a lot of growth, it means this person is going to repair it wrongly, because when you have a lot of growth, it means you have mostly of your hair, it is really, really natural. And now if you try to repair it using your own hair, that means you're trying to do natural dreads. You understand? That is the mistake people always do, that you find like someone has got a lot of growth, and now when you're trying to repair, you just use her hair by locking, then that means you're locking the natural dreadlocks. So what we always do for us when you're trying to repair, because even I upload a video showing you how to repair, we always first remove like those the hair that has moved. You understand? There's sometimes when you look at someone's hair, you find that the extension is on top like 2 inches, and the remaining is all hair. So what we always do about that, we remove the extension first, and then we lock it again up after we add the extension again, so that it can move real down from the beginning. So that is always that is the mistake that most of you guys always do when doing repair. So you can still see the way I'm locking in front is not the same way that I always lock adults, because for the adults, I know you guys you always want your hair packed. And now what we always do, since our hair at least they're somehow strong, we can always try to pack them in front, but mostly you pack accordingly, because I cannot pack your hair in front when you're going to do big extensions, if you want like big long dreadlocks. And don't think I will overpack in front, because I know that is wrong. I can only overpack in front when I know that the extension that I'm going to be adding, they are very, very small. So that's how you can achieve these dreadlocks for all that time without your hair breaking. Yes, so when we're adding the extension, we always add it from side to side, and then we separate into 3 portions, and then we start locking like this. So locking is up like this, and then down. You just add it up and then down. And I know some of you guys I always confuse you. Some people say that maybe these are not dreadlocks, but trust me, the same time that your dreadlocks is going to last, as long as it doesn't break your hair, is the same time these dreadlocks have to last. So I would always advise you guys, like it should be our going back to school hairstyle for our children, because it can always make them at least for the whole term. When she comes back, we can advise, or maybe we can unplate like the 2 first lines, then we unlock them, then we lock them again, so that she can continue with her dreadlocks the way it's supposed to be. So when after done with that, just come, you pass the hook this way. You can see, even if it's supposed to be once, whenever you're plating the dreadlocks, please, after adding the extension, and you see like you're going to overlock down like 3-4 times, that is wrong. Because when you overlock down after adding the extension, it means your extension had already moved. But in a professional way, you're supposed to lock once. And I realized that comes when, like, there are those people, when they're plating, they overstretch the client. You understand that, like, they overpull someone's hair. So the extension keeps on pulling itself, like coming up. Now, when you're going to lock it down, you find when you lock it once, it cannot be like, you see, when it doesn't look firm. So that one will need you to lock like twice or thrice, and yet that is wrong, because whenever you lock it like thrice or thrice, it means there is nothing like someone who there's nothing like, there's no indifferent with someone who is doing repair. Understand? So it means if you lock it twice or 4 times, it means that there's no difference with someone who is doing repair, someone with a lot of growth, and now you're trying to lock your hair up to down. There you have to lock like 4 times, you understand, so that the hair can be down. But mostly still, we don't always advise it. That's why sometimes when our client comes and they have had taken time without doing repair, we always advise, see, it's only once. We always advise at least we just unlock the hair instead of locking it when it has a lot of growth, because we know that when you overlock, that means you're trying to create the natural dreadlock. So I would advise, please guys, don't do that. So this is how we always do. So to you guys who need to learn how to do this is very, very simple, and this is how we do it. After passing it through, you separate it into 3 portions. We just use her own hair by locking like this, because if we use her own hair, that means it is going also to be very easy for us when we are unplaiting, because we can already see the hair when it is like where it is passing through. Just get a hook and start picking it out. So if you need still the video to show how to unbraid these dreadlocks, still I'm just going to put the link in the description so that you can continue to watch these dreadlocks for the kids, and even how to unplait them. Yes, that will make you comfortable, and you just bring your kid for the dreadlocks. Trust me, she will love them, and you will also love them. My name is Morris, the Crochet Master, and I would like to thank everyone who is watching me wherever you are. May God keep blessing you all. Yes, I love you so much. And guys, just know that I'm doing my best. If you need, like, maybe there is any hairstyle that you need me to redo for you in a detailed way, you can always go in my comment section. Tell me that hairstyle that you need me to redo, so that we redo it and we get to learn how to do it well, because this is all it's what I always want us to learn, sharing ideas and see how we can go forward. Yes, I love you so much, and this is what I got for you. Well, for more information about it, I'm going to put them in the description about the products that I'm using and everything. Bye bye. May God bless you all.